So look, boom. For those of y'all who don't know, you feel what I'm saying? I'm currently 13 days sober from, you know what I'm saying, not smoking weed. Nah, I went 13 days in August, you feel what I'm saying? And then I started back smoking. Now this time I plan to go 40 days. I stopped November 7th and I plan to start smoking again December 17th. Now you caught what I said. I said I plan to start smoking again December 17th. I'm not saying I'm going to, depending on how I'm feeling, you feel me? But I just wanted to detox my lungs. I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, experience myself with a sober mind. I feel like the more I was smoking, the more I was pushing my sober self further and further away from me, you feel what I'm saying? But I want to tell y'all my experience on this shit, you feel me? So for those of y'all who smoke weed and shit like that, like on a daily, like I used to, you feel me? Let me tell you this, bro. That first couple of days, probably that first week is gonna be hell, you feel me? You may not get enough sleep, you feel me? You may get cold sweats, bro. You may get irritated about everything, you feel what I'm saying? But you are going to get through it, you feel me? And another thing, you probably ain't gonna be able to eat. I ain't gonna leave that out, you feel what I'm saying? You probably ain't gonna be able to eat, but you will get all that shit back. All you gotta do is hold it down, you feel what I'm saying? You gotta understand this, bro. Your mind, your mental is not used to being sober, bro, at all, you feel me? So it's gonna feel awkward. Your body gonna feel awkward that first week, that first couple of days, you feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be kind of difficult, you feel me? It's not gonna be easy. But I guarantee you, bro, that second week, bro, it's gonna be a cakewalk, you feel what I'm saying? Look, let me tell you what I noticed. Last time I went sober, I ain't gonna lie, it was way harder than this time. Like this time, my body was kind of used to it. Like when I stopped that first day, it wasn't really much of a challenge, I feel like, you feel me? Because you got to understand, that first time I had stopped smoking in August, that was my first time quitting weed, you feel what I'm saying, since I started smoking. Like, I ain't never been that long without smoking since I started, you feel me? So that first time was hella hard, you feel what I'm saying, simply because of that reason. But I feel like this time when I stopped, it wasn't so difficult. Like, yeah, it was, but at the same time, it was like, my brain already, you know what I'm saying, knew what it felt like to go without it, you feel me? So this time, it wasn't that difficult. I'm gonna tell you what I experienced though, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was getting a little irritated about small shit, but at the same time, it was making me notice a lot of shit that I was like, you know what I'm saying, ignoring, bro. You feel me? Let me tell you what marijuana do to the brain, bro. It makes you be okay with certain shit that you're not supposed to be okay with. You feel me? Maybe the people around you, you feel what I'm saying? Maybe certain situations. It makes you okay with things that you probably wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, be okay with a sober mind, bro. And I need you to understand me when I tell you this, you feel what I'm saying? It will make you be okay with certain shit that the sober mind wouldn't be okay with, you feel me? 100%. Another thing I notice is, man, I ain't gonna lie, half of the time, you don't even be wanting to smoke, you feel me? You gotta understand, bro, this new weed that they give us, bro, I ain't gonna lie, this shit kind of parasitic. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's kind of parasitic. You gotta understand, bro. All the weed that they are making in today's time is not really, you know what I'm saying, homegrown. Some of it is man-made, you feel me? 100%. So that's why our body be craving it so much. You feel what I'm saying? 100%, bro. You be craving it as soon as you wake up in the morning, you feel me? All it takes is that first few days for you to stop smoking in order for you to get through that shit. Let me tell you what I did, man. The first day, right? I made my cousin roll him a blunt and smoke that bitch right in front of me, and I didn't hit it. You feel me? And I know for most of y'all probably saying, man, what the fuck, that shit hard, but bro, it's all a mental thing, you feel what I'm saying? Yes, it was hard, but at the same time, I knew I could have did it. I knew it was back to what I was saying before my phone died, you feel what I'm saying? So boom, I made my cousin roll up a blunt and smoke it in front of me. Now, most of y'all probably gonna think that's challenging, which it kind of was, but at the same time, you gotta understand, bro, everything is in the mental, everything is in the mind, you feel what I'm saying? You gotta first make it up in your mind, like, yeah, I wanna stop smoking. I feel like that's the first step, you feel what I'm saying? Now, I ain't gonna lie, when I really shocked myself was in August, you feel me? Because, like, my pop said threw me a sack, and I gave it back to him, and I really had shocked myself, bro. That's when I knew, like, yeah, bitch, you ready to stop, you feel what I'm saying? He threw me a sack, and I threw it back to him, like, yeah, I don't smoke no more, you feel what I'm saying? I want to make this decision, like, yeah, I don't want to smoke. You are going to get challenged, you feel what I'm saying? You are going to get tempted, bro. You got to understand. I ain't lying. It's like, When you stop smoking, it's like you're gonna get a whole lot of tests. You're gonna notice that people will probably call your phone out of nowhere, like, man, smoke something, you feel what I'm saying? And you ain't gonna even have to pay for nothing. They just gonna wanna smoke with you. That's how you know, bro, everything is a test, bro. You always get tested, you feel what I'm saying? But it's all about being strong. And I'm gonna tell y'all this, bro, people was hitting me up to smoke and I did not smoke. You feel what I'm saying? Plenty of times people still to this day try to offer me the blunt. You feel what I'm saying? 100%. And I'll be like, no, man, I don't even smoke no more. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how I know I'm jumping into a whole nother version of myself. Cause like, man, my old self would have happily grabbed the blunt, bro. Of course. You feel me? Of course. I would have happily grabbed the blunt. You feel what I'm saying? But this new version of myself that I'm stepping into, that I'm aligning with currently right now, you feel what I'm saying? He doesn't smoke. He doesn't smoke. So now when I tell people like, yeah, I don't smoke, it don't seem foreign to me no more. Like, yeah, I done changed my identity. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, it's not that hard. I guarantee y'all, man. Like, for those of y'all who was on harder drugs and now y'all on weed, bro, I say this, like, take your time. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody got their own timing, bro. Like, everybody got their own journey. Everybody got their own path. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you gonna know when you ready. Don't rush the shit. Keep smoking if you gotta smoke right now, bro. But what I'm saying is, don't play victim. If you know you could stop, my nigga, stop. You feel me? If you know you need to stop, bro, don't let this shit overconsume you. Stop smoking. It's not that hard as you think. It will be a little challenging, but I ain't gonna sit here and say it's the hardest thing in the world. It's not, bro. It's not. If you wanna stop smoking, you are going to stop smoking. No matter the withdrawals, none of that shit. It's not like you was doing a hard drug. It's only marijuana, bro. Like I told y'all, the most you probably gonna get is a little irritability, you feel what I'm saying? Probably cold flashes at night, you feel what I'm saying? You probably ain't gonna be able to eat shit like that, and that's minor shit compared to other drugs, you feel what I'm saying? And I don't even want to call weed a drug because I don't technically look at it like that, you feel me? At all. But what I want to say is, man, you gonna notice, bro, that the people you was around, certain people you was around, you feel what I'm saying? You gonna notice that you was only around them to smoke. It was nothing more than that, you feel me? 100%. You was only around these people to smoke. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, weed make people settle for less. Weed makes people comfortable. And I'm not saying you one of those people, because I was one of those people, bro. I could have smoked and still got things done, 100%. And you probably one of those people. But what I'm saying is, weed will fog up your brain so much to where, like, you will let a lot of shit slide compared to when you will be sober, bro. You feel me? It makes you not really care about shit. It makes you not really, you know what I'm saying, worry about shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't be sweating nothing. You be okay with shit, you know what I'm saying, that you are not supposed to be okay with, bro. You feel me? 100%, bro. You know how that weed make you feel, bro. You be irritated at the room, you smoking, now you feeling good and you ain't worrying about shit. You be like, that shit don't even matter to me no more. But it really does, and you have to let yourself know that. It does matter. It does matter, you feel what I'm saying? And the more you smoke, you are going to be, you know what I'm saying, in the same loops over and over and over. I'm not saying, all right, cool, if you working on your craft right now, you smoke, cool. But what I'm saying is, bro, if you know that you want to work on something and you know weed is stopping you, bro, it's going to be the same continuous loops over and over and over again. You feel me? Nah, I'm not bashing weed. I'm not telling y'all to stop smoking it. But what I'm telling y'all is, bro, if you know you need to stop smoking, truly deep down in your heart, my nigga, this is a sign. You ain't run across this video for no reason. Put that blunt down, bro. Put that pipe down, bro. Put the marijuana down, bro. You feel what I'm saying? The weed gonna always be there, bro. Work on yourself first, and then smoke you a little weed. But do it occasionally. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do it to it like, bro, you do it when you wake up. You do it before you eat. You do it before you sleep. You do it. That's what type of person I was. I don't want to overconsume it anymore. You feel what I'm saying? 100%. Nah, bro. If you still, you know what I'm saying, doing your shit and you smoke a little weed, okay. Pat on the back to yourself. You feel what I'm saying? I was one of those people. But at the same time, bro, just imagine if you stop, bro. You're going to be on a whole nother level, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, this shit crazy, bro. I'm telling you, like, if you stop smoking, my nigga, you're going to be on a whole nother level. If you doing your shit right now while you smoking, just imagine when you quit with a sober mind, bro. You ain't gonna be able to be fucked with, bro. Hear me when I tell you this. You feel me? Now look, man, I want you to really think about that, man. For my smokers that want to stop smoking, you could do it. But for the ones that's, you know what I'm saying, still doing y'all shit, I want y'all to really think about that, bro. If you doing your shit while you smoking, just imagine if you quit. You feel me? I'm not bashing weed. I love marijuana, you feel what I'm saying? But, hey, it comes to a point of time where we got to give it a break sometimes, you feel me? We overly consume that shit. You feel me? Now look, man, y'all pray for me on my journey, you feel what I'm saying? We going on 40 days. I got a long road to go. I got a long road ahead of me, you feel what I'm saying? I'm currently at 13 days, and I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, put this message out there, bro. If you gotta go back and replay this video, do so. Peace and love. I love y'all, bro.